In a corner of the mall, the girl's gaze fixed on a nail clipper. She swiftly pocketed it. Back home, she used this stolen tool, enduring sharp pain, to separate her congenitally fused toes. Blood flowed. She merely applied a band-aid hastily, then put on socks as a disguise. The origin of this traced back several days. The girl, on a sudden impulse, swallowed a goldfish from the tank hole. Initially finding it novel, she soon felt intense abdominal pain, rushing to the bathroom to vomit the fish. Her mother knocked, hearing the commotion. She quickly flushed the evidence. After eating the fish, she constantly felt impure within, thus soaking in the bathtub. It was then she shockingly discovered her toes' abnormality. The next day, she went to a clinic alone. The physician, after examining her toes, dismissed it as a common occurrence, nothing alarming. However, the physician then furtively made a phone call, occasionally eyeing her strangely. The girl grew wary and quietly left. To resolve her doubts, she returned home and searched old photo albums, only to find, startlingly, no pictures of herself as an infant. Recalling her mother's consistent aloofness and coldness, she began to strongly suspect her true identity and questioned her mother about her origins, only to be brushed off with your overthinking. During a school biology lab, the teacher dissected a dead fish emitting a strong, fishy odor. While surrounding classmates covered their noses and frowned, only the girl felt an indescribable, intense craving in her stomach. She forcibly restrained herself until everyone dispersed, then lunged at the lab table, wolfing down the dead fish. Unfortunately, a returning classmate stumbled upon this scene. The girl, enraged, pushed the classmate into a corner, fiercely intimidating her into secrecy. Afterward, immense shame and confusion seized the girl. She didn't understand what was happening to her. Returning home to bathe as she undressed, the image in the mirror made her soul fly away in terror. Fine gills had grown beneath her ribs, and her legs were covered in a layer of shiny scales. She finally realized she was gradually transforming into a non-human entity. She despaired completely, entered the kitchen, and picked up a sharp blade, intending to end this terrifying metamorphosis. However, the next morning, she found herself waking up unharmed. The power denig from her alien nature endowed her with extraordinary healing abilities. Only her physical form was now distinctly different from a normal person's. She struggled to rise but couldn't stand as usual. She could only crawl, laboriously, towards the bathtub. The instant her skin touched the water, an unprecedented comfort spread through her limbs. Hours later, the entire room was surprisingly filled with water. She floated quietly within, experiencing long-lost freedom and tranquility. Once her mind settled, she dialed her best friend. She implored her best friend to help her fulfill her final wish. At the wave-beaten shore, they embraced and wept, making their last farewell. Then, the girl resolutely crawled towards the boundless blue. There, she found her true home and liberation, because the vast ocean was her real homeland. So, if you could choose to become a creature, what would you pick? Feel free to comment.